side, and the storms reside. We pray to God, but we stay in the facade. The feeling that you get is the ceiling of regret. 40 months at the door, but the four-warming heart your song.
Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to our next match of Group Stage Day 1. We have Rustem Min'etov. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. That may be completely wrong. Against Jacob Faber in Group B action. This is the number 1 match in the group, so it's the A seed versus the B seed, or the top seed versus the high seed, however you like to look at it. Which means it is likely to be a pretty good competitive matchup. These are two very, very strong teams with a lot of experienced tournament players between them. One of the better matches, I think, on paper that we expect to see this weekend, right, Chiller?
I agree, and you know, in honor of this being the first A versus B seed matchup that we're streaming of the group stage, I would like to preface with good morning Oasis vibe. So, good morning Oasis vibe, everybody.
Let's go.
Rustem Min'etov, Jacob Faber. This is, I do not have the sheet up next to me. I'm going to have to switch it, but this is the American team versus the Russian team, I believe, right? Yes.
Basically, yeah. The Rustem Min'etov does have Kamenchik, who is from Kazakhstan, and Hippo, who is from Ukraine. But other than that, the rest of their team is Russian, and yeah, of course, the entirety of Jacob Faber is. Yeah, actually, technically speaking,
living in the US, I guess.
Yeah, Debbie Force has a Thailand flag, but he lives in the United States, so we are considering this to be an American team. But man, like, the tournament experience across these rosters is insane. You've got Welter, Jaconi, Kamenchik, Scroll, Hansamy, Desuke, Gamer, Din, Raptipio, like just a who's who of CIS OSU tournament players against Gaby, Siru, Batball, Conrad, Lovetap, RNG, Flamester, Debbie Force, Talula, which is the artist formerly known as Borger or In Wonderland, depending on what you may have known him as. So a lot of experience on both these teams. I'm really excited to see how this one goes.
Yeah, very experienced. I mean, you've got basically Russia OWC / 3WC / the best player in Ukraine for tournaments / awesomeness, and Jacob Faber, which is basically, like, I think you kind of mentioned though, like USA 4WC plus Deppy, who I believe played 4WC for Thailand.
He may well have. It wouldn't surprise me if he had.
I thought he did. And Talula, who plays 3-digit World Cup currently for the United States.
Oh, that's true. I forgot he made that team.
Yeah. So resident speed player on the 3-digit World Cup team, which is quite the impressive achievement given how mechanically strong that roster is. So
I will note that Debbie Force was not on 4WC 2022 Thailand, the team that got top 3.
Oh, did he decide to just not play, maybe?
Does not appear to have played on that team.
Oh, surprising. I'm not sure if he just didn't make it or if he just decided not to play. I'd imagine he decided not to play, considering how good I've known Deppy to be.
Yeah, that's a little surprising.
He may also have just not been 4-digit for 4WC, because it looks like about 90 days ago he was ranked 1200 and has steadily been going down, so there is a chance that he was 3. Yeah. So, unfortunate, but I definitely have seen him in multiple other tournaments before. Great hidden player, great aim player, can basically do anything, I think. I feel like aim is his primary skill set. I've never really known Deppy to be, like, the tapping goat, but...
Oh, yeah, he's always felt like the like, kind of gimmicky map player, right? Like, pretty good at reading and stuff as well as aim.
Yeah, so I think he's very good at everything besides, like, raw tapping, which I think is very fine on this roster with Tallulah and Flames tier and Siru, and even Gaby's pretty capable at streams. And Batball can kind of pull, like, you know, you've got a lot of support here for them. And a good gimmick backing too. I mean, you've got Conrad on this roster.
Yeah,
like,
dude, Conrad is so good. Batball is so good. I mean, Gaby and Siru, so good. Like, I don't know, there's just a lot of skill on that. What's interesting, of course, is, you know, with this being group stage, these two teams matching up, like, this pool is going to be, I think, pretty easy, right, for a lot of these guys, even with it being a harder group stage pool than we've had in the past. I think both of these teams are going to have a, you know, pretty easy time of things. Which actually plays to Jacob Faber's advantage, I would say, because I think the skill cap might be a little higher at the absolute top end on Rustem Min'etov, not by a huge amount, but by at least a little bit. And that's not really going to come into play, because we're not on, like, an 8-star late-round pool.
Yeah, I agree. You know, that kind of low end, and I think this star rating being where a lot of 4-digit tournaments, I think, start out as well in, like, qualifiers stage almost, I think. I have not participated in a 4-digit tournament in a very long time, so I could just be talking out of my ass, but at least back when I had seen 4-digit tournaments, like, the very early stages are this, like, 6.5-star type pool, so I think they're all going to be very good at this sort of thing. I'm interested to see the scores overall in this match, just because we have already seen, I mean, the previous match before this was a B seed versus a D seed matchup, and I didn't really feel like there was a lot of impressive scores across the board, given that there was a B seed existing in the match. So I'm interested to see what the shift is when you have to face a higher seeded team when you're in that kind of position, and how much closer a lot of these maps are going to be. Because we saw very few 4-way FCs on those maps, even on the easier maps.
I don't think we saw a single one, right? We saw like,
none.
A couple of the double FCs maybe, but yeah, not seeing any 4-ways in that one. It did feel like
chill match because
it did feel like not Kikoriki was a little bit overmatched in that one. The result obviously holds there with the 5-0 final score. Whereas I think that's not going to be the case in this one. These teams will both be able to perform on this pool really well. So yeah, I think this is going to be, you know, I think that even with the skill level, or even with the skill range and the rank range being much narrower than we're used to it being in group stage, I think there will still be a notable difference between the top teams and the bottom teams in terms of their scores and performances. So
yeah, I agree.
We'll be able to see here, though, as we get into a Nomad 4 first pick, which, as I check the map stats here, I believe this will be the first time we'll have it on stream. It's going to be the second time it looks like that it will have been played in general, with it having been played also in GC4, whatever match that was. That was the first match of the day. That was Irishman versus 8,000 divided by 11.
This is a fun map. Good song. Big Citrus fan. Interested to see who ends up taking Hidden on this Jacob Faber roster. I'm not going to lie. I am staring at all of these players, and who the hell plays Hidden?
Deppy Force, probably, right? I think he plays Hidden. Batball?
Like Deppy Gaby, maybe?
Or Gaby, yeah.
If, like, Batball and Conrad are the most likely to FC, maybe? So maybe...
Yeah, true. I'm trying to remember, because in Hay and Yolkspy's Scramble, they had like a one hidden role, right?
Yeah.
And Gaby was on a team with Siru in that tournament, and I'm pretty sure he, and among other people, and he always,
Yep, there it is.
He always was the hidden player. So, away we're gonna go. We've got Deske. Oh, and wait, do we have? Hang on.
Deske and Raph on the hidden. Oh, the no fail.
There's one person with no fail.
Can we?
I don't know if this is client or if it's in.
Is there a way to like quick re? It looks like they aborted. Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah, we like okay. Like, I guess I have to make this an announcement in the server, and I'll do that when I have a moment of downtime. But like, it either needs to be 8 no fails or no fails, because the math thing is not cool.
Yeah, it's definitely. All right. I guess you could say everything is okay. Get it?
No.
Get it?
Never.
The ref.
No. Stop. Yes.
The ref is...
I know who the referee is. Thank you.
Aaron, did you get that? Did you?
I am going to be in your walls.
Listen, man, you're stuck here with me for at least 3 more matches.
3 counting this one.
3 counting this one, true.
All right, so the no-fail is
good
off.
stuff.
So we now have Deske and RapGPO on hidden, Gaby and Dev, of course, with hidden on Jacob Faber, and early break from RapGPO. The hidden not starting off as well as he's down to 88% active.
Ooh, Gaby with a little bit of an over-aim there, finding the first break for Jacob Faber. Not entirely sure what I'm expecting from the harder sections of this map here. I did talk up the fact that Conrad and Batball would FC, but it's a double break from Jacob Faber. That's big.
Yeah, that's not good at all, as Conrad is the only combo left on that side. You've still got a triple FC for Rustem Min'etov, and RapGPO has recovered his combo quite well after just breaking at the very beginning.
Ooh, Conrad almost got slider ticked there.
RapGPO
finds it
there.
Yeah, big time.
That was
big
on
time.
that slider.
Big recovery from Jacob Faber needs to come out here, and maybe hoping that some of the breaks start to come out from Rustem Min'etov towards the ending, potentially, of this map. We are only about halfway through. Unfortunately, Rap is the only one that's been dropping the combo. I would not anticipate seeing a break out of someone like Scrowell on this map. I think he's definitely the most likely to just be consistently comfortable through this.
Attack, dude.
Yeah.
Also, Gamer is going off, too. That act looking super solid.
That is very good.
The best, but...
Yeah, Conrad's just like the king of this skill set in this match, I feel like, though. He'll just kind of pump these out. His teammates, unfortunately, while have found earlier breaks, there goes Gamer and Gaby. That's a big trade, actually, for Jacob Faber. They needed one of those FCs to drop on the side of Rustem Min'etov. They need one more, though. He's support. Oh, no, Gamer was a Bancho. Wow, yeah. I love this game.
Oh, wait,
that was not.
He actually broke right after that, though, I think.
Yeah, that's a real miss. I saw that one.
That was a real one. So you've got Conrad on the FC, you've got Deppy and Batball still on combo, but I think the lead is just going to be intact because you've got the FC on Scroll and solid backing combo on Deske and Rap.
That hidden bonus on Deske holding through as well with both of those hidden FCs dropped on Jacob Faber is going to be way too much of a gap here. I mean, look at that. That is an extra almost 100-something thousand over Conrad, despite his accuracy even, so... A rough start for Jacob Faber. That was definitely a pick I thought was pretty favored to them. And Gaby, man, that's tragic. 4 100s gapped in AC.
Man, yeah, that's a really nasty AC score. Also, I mean, Scroll though, 800s, and he did drop the FC, so that's gonna be pretty big. Wait, no, not FC.
Conrad wins. Conrad wins. No, he did drop a slider end. I think he dropped a slider end. That's why. I think one of his hundreds was a slider end because he was like
1024. Yeah, it's just.
Oh, Conrad did too.
Yeah, Conrad had 2 higher combo than either Scroll or Deske.
Yeah, he had the lowest 100 count too. So Conrad definitely bringing that one home as he should.
Yeah, unfortunately, just not the backing score that you would need.
Yeah, tragic breaks. I think, most of the breaks were pretty early, actually, from Jacob Faber. I think it was just, I think 1 or 2 of them kind of happened in the middle when Gaby and Batball traded those misses with Gamer. I think they needed one of those to hold. It is Chiru time. Banger. I love
this song.
I miss Real.
When was the last time there was a new Real map ranked?
23rd of February, 2023 in Catch.
How did you have
I clicked on Real
page up?
I had the map up and I clicked on Real. Yeah.
Last standard Real was 2022.
2 years ago. 2
years ago. Okay, so that's lowercase Real. I know there's actually a difference between lowercase Real and uppercase Real, but I don't remember how it works. Like one of them is just her and one of them is like the band or whatever. I know there's some weird way that functions. 2020
is the last Real ranked by Spartan.
Yo, VIP Kid is a banger though.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he also ranked Viora in 2019. Yo, okay, Cryo's set of Saisaki, though. That map is so good.
Somebody ranked a Taiko set of Saisaki in 2023, and it has the wrong metadata because Real is the lowercase version, and Saisaki is the uppercase Real.
I don't know how that's supposed to work.
There's no Summer Horror Party was ranked in 2017. Chaos Litz, you're so old. So much good Real. Waiting for the last player still to get in for Jacob Faber here.
Trying to Google this just does not work. I was trying to find out how the lowercase versus uppercase thing, and it just did not happen for me.
I know, it's so hard to find.
You'll need to find somebody who just knows.
It's hard to find a lot of the Japanese discography on Google. Like, the information is not always there.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just, like, searching online somewhere. I'm sure there's some websites in, like, Japan that they use for distribution that are probably, like, way easier to find this information on, but I don't feel like we have access to those in North America, unfortunately, which is tragic. It's Chiru time.
Japanese web design is really weird too. I read an article about it the other day. It's really fascinating how like their UI design is so different than like Western UI design.
I have seen that on a lot of websites. Yeah, it's very,
they
very
have
different.
like it's super bright and flashy and all kinds of stuff in your face instead of being like, you know, here's the information that you need right here in this particular place.
Kind of cool.
Anyway.
Yeah, RNG found a very early break.
Yeah, right at the beginning there.
Welter, hello?
Yeah.
Welter missing on a DT map, hello?
In the easy part, no less.
Yeah, this isn't even the alt part yet.
You can break on the buzz sliders in this, I suppose, if you tap them like slightly incorrectly, but even then.
Yeah, we have very low AC actually on everyone here. I'm surprised that there is only one person above 99%. Tallulah just missed on nothing with Wrath and RNG. Oh, Gaby's gone too.
Probably wasn't nothing if 3 people broke on it, I suppose. But yeah, a lot of players having trouble. You've got Deska and Gamer with the FCs for Rustem Min'etov. Conrad, of course, holding it down for Jacob Faber, but he's going to need some help from his teammates or from the other side to get this one in touch because it's already 2 million. There goes Gaby again.
Conrad currently playing no help match right now, but
somebody okay, no, he slid broke.
Conrad is no help now.
That might have just. I don't want to say that might have just ended the map, but I mean, it's only 2 minutes long. That might have just ended the map.
Definitely ended the map. Yeah, Gamer has way too high of AC right now, and he's already 2 million score above the next closest on the side of Jacob Faber, and Desiccate's right next to him, even higher with that hidden. So, yeah, this one, quarter of the way left to go on the map, 10 million score difference. Rustem Min'etov would have to stop playing.
Yeah. So it's going to be the early consolidated breakpoint 2-0 lead here. I foresaw this. I mean, this is their picks. You expect them to do well on it, but I kind of foresaw Jacob Faber performing a little bit better than they have on these first couple picks. So we'll have to see. A lot of match to go still, but we'll have to see if they can get it together.
Yeah, this is a slow start for Jacob Faber. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, you know, you could pull like the, hey, Conrad is playing at 7 a.m. thing, but you know.
He doesn't care. He's from the West Coast and he's a tournament, and he's like a tournament main. Like, he's used to playing early, I'm sure.
Oh, slider break for Conrad only, and 3 S ranks for Rustem Min'etov. Only a slider break for Welter too, but the double FC.
Double FC?
That's big. That's big. Rough axe across the board aside from Gaby and Welter. Seeing that many double-digit 100 counts on that is quite surprising, actually. Map is not particularly difficult when it comes to like finger control or reading, so I'm surprised that people are dropping so many hundreds in the middle of that, especially like well into the 20s. It's Nomad 6 time. This is the Jacob Faber map in this pool. I think they now realize that they need to start maybe pulling out some more of these like semi-guaranteed picks, I feel like. I don't really know of anyone on Rustem Min'etov who is like particularly comfortable with this like semi AR9 like Yolks Pie gimmicky mapping besides like Scroll.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I mean, Gamer can kind of play everything, right?
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, compared to Gaby Batball Conrad, I think a lot of players seem to be not as strong as them, but I don't know. They have yet to prove themselves that they are confident on this pool, especially Gaby and Batball. You know, Conrad he was the top scorer on the first map, and he was, you know, he had the best time on his team on Chiru, so he's definitely been putting the work in so far. Not entirely sure what to expect from the remainder of this match, though. GPO and Handsome Me coming back in for the final 2 spots on Rustem Min'etov. Now we wait. Nope, not long, though. Gonna be Conrad and Gaby on the hidden this time. Conrad. You know what? Maybe he feels just as good with hidden as he does with Nomad. I was gonna say, if Conrad's your most confident player so far, you want him on the FC.
Yeah,
but he might be fine.
Conrad can play anything realistically.
He'll be fine.
So maybe they just thought this was the better option, because you're not going to put Borger on hidden, right? And Batball, I guess you can just kind of do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Conrad is probably fine to do well on every map in this pool, with the exception of like Fremont 3, probably. Like, just because 230 speed, but everyone looking pretty good at the start of this, though, despite the rhythm changes here. We're going to get into the harder section of the map now. Waiting.
Oh, the slider right from Gaby and Wrath. They're going to trade. Wrath follows up with another miss on the little aim section. There goes Desuke, but it's traded with Talula, so it's 2 FCs against 2. Gamer Handsome against Conrad and Batball. Batball, Ack, by the way.
Woo!
Doing quite well for himself down there, looking clean.
That's big, actually.
This is so close. There goes another break from Talula, though.
I think that might be fine.
It's going to be fine now that Wrath broke.
I was going to say Conrad with that hidden FC still, though. That's some extra score. That's 500k.
It goes over, though. It goes over, though. The backing combo from Desuke. You've got Gamer and Handsome holding the FCs. You've got Conrad and Batball doing it for Jacob Faber, but the backing combo just that little bit bigger on Rustem Min'etov. And there goes Batball to break at the end. Even with Desuke and Raph GPO breaking in the last moments, that's still not going to be enough. It's another double full combo from Rustem Min'etov. It's going to be another break point for Rustem Min'etov. It's going to be 3-0 for Rustem Min'etov.
Wow, man. Conrad, give your team a pep talk, my guy.
Oh, man.
These are tragic.
I mean...
Like, these misses are so sad.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Like, Batball just found the weirdest miss in history at the end of that map. Like, that was just not good for them. The consistency... You know, the funny thing is, we talked about the consistency of this team, like, really early. And, you know, it's not particularly showing through right now. I mean, very weird misses on a lot of these players, and not like putting up the scores I think we would expect Jacob Faber to be able to put up in the early stages of this match here. So I don't know what to expect from the remainder of this match. Score line is 3-0, not 3-1 for those watching at home. Nomad one time.
Oh, no one won. And this is a hidden one custom, right? I want to say this is a hidden one. Because this was mapped for...
Potentially,
yeah, this is mapped... It's a Lucent A map. Of course it's a hidden one. Lucent doesn't map no mod ones.
They need to pick free mod 3, bro. Get my man Flames tier in here.
But yeah, so
Where is he at?
This was hidden one from Coffee Cup, like 3 years ago or something.
Huh.
It was also
coffee,
used...
Wait, Coffee Hispanic? Really?
I think
Or
so.
just Coffee Cup?
I don't know, it just says Coffee Cup in the description, but I don't know if another one besides Coffee Hispanic. Speaking of Coffee Hispanic, what happened to
VAF? I don't know. I do not know. Yeah.
I'm glad that you knew who I was talking about when I said that, though.
Yeah. He did not phase out of existence, yeah. Well, he did, but not that fast.
Can we play 4 HD? No, you
No,
cannot.
you cannot. Absolutely not.
No, you cannot.
His teammate question marked him.
His teammate question marked him. This is 2 hidden and 2 hidden only.
Exactly. Stride
Actually,
asks,
wait,
what's this? This is Hippo Cup.
You can play 4 hiddens on free mod, right? I think.
Yeah, I think you can, yeah.
The free mod rules are just like must have 2 players with mods.
Yeah,
but
it's
it
just
doesn't
at
specify a
least, I think.
maximum.
Yeah, I think it's at least. Because you can always overmod, right? As long as you have the required mods.
Yeah, it's
so.
at least. It's at least. So yeah, you can definitely overmod. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, if they want to, yeah, thank you, Kay, for letting them know they're in chat. If you pick free mod, you can
If
go
you
for
could
it.
not, if you couldn't overmod in Hippo Cup, I would just go home. That would just be so over. I was like, that is like the opposite of Hippo Cup's vibe.
Hippo Cup's the real Hippo Cup vibe will be on Laser whenever Laser MPs matches actually work, and you can
So
just pick
true.
literally any mod you want.
Yep. Tournament
Oh,
client
and everything
has
is
gone.
dead.
Thank you, Osu.
Not sure what is happening, but everything died. We'll hopefully be back shortly.
We return. Yo, banger
Return
song
was
to open up to.
What song is this?
This is... Oh, what's that alt map? I'm trying to think of the... I need to hear more of it. I needed to hear more to
You don't get to hear
pick
more,
out the name.
unfortunately.
Tragic,
All
it's
right.
over. It's fine, I got to hear Chicago.
All right, we have Desuke playing a solo lobby here.
This is a pretty close match right now. Desuke currently 1v7. He's winning.
No, he's not 1v7. He's 1v0.
He's fighting his demons right now. He's
All right. Well, we're not really sure what's going on with our client here, so hopefully we'll be able to get this resolved. Oh, now we've got... Oh, I see what we did. Okay, we switched to the other match for a second just to... And it's still only slot 1.
maybe if we restart the clients individually, they will just force update.
I don't know. This client is just so jank, man.
I don't know. Yeah, there they go.
It is working.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
My gamble paid off.
That was a big gambit right there.
That was a big gamble to try and make sure that one was going through here. The final client has not opened up yet, though. So Jacob Faber is actually still missing their fourth.
My stream just died?
I'm watching it on the Twitch right now. Yeah, something is definitely happening with the client right now.
The client is very doomed.
There is no way that Jacob Faber can be winning this map right now. They are down over 11 million, and
they could be FCing. The fourth player could be FCing.
They would if they're no mod FCing. It's not in. Oh no, now it is. It's only 8 mil. So if the final player is full comboing, then there is a chance.
They've brought this back close.
Well, the window is back up now. But will the player appear when we tried to gamble? They have a DC? No, I doubt it. We would have heard about that.
No, I genuinely have no idea. I'm just gonna look at the MP link here.
Yeah.
This is doable. RNG is gaming. He's got the FC into the ending. I'm pretty sure Jacob Faber is winning this. I gotta think Jacob Faber wins this point.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, now they're actually winning 3v4.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gaming.
RNG broke? No.
Oh, that's tragic.
Also, why is the ending of that not mapped? Bothers me.
Yeah, that's fine,
The outro
actually.
is not mapped.
Maybe because it would have been too spiky.
So it ended up being 59 mil to 45 mil. So Jacob Faber with the almost 14 million score victory on that point. The fourth was Steppy Force, who put up a near 14 mil score.
Nice.
Well done to Deppy Force. That actually, good team score from Chicago. Good team score from Jacob Faber.
Good team score from Chicago. Very cool. We love to see points on the board in the A, B, C in matchup. Jacob Faber finally pulling themselves together.
That is a break point. So, I mean, if they can win this next pick, like, it'll be...
Yeah. If they stop choking and start winning points, then they will do very well in this match. Unfortunately, you've got to wonder as this, map pool progresses if they lost, too many points at the beginning. Losing 2 maps, especially with one of them being your own pick, is definitely a rough go at the start here, so you've got to hope that they have plenty of maps left in here to work with.
If it's a well-rounded team, you would expect them to be okay, I think.
I expected a lot of things from Jacob Faber today.
That's true.
Hopefully some of them come to fruition.
Yeah. And in the meantime, we are still fighting with Tournament Client 8.
I like it. I like it. Still waiting.
Okay, so we Hard Rock 1 as the next pick. That is very nice. Aju, nice. Natsu and K-pop are a match made in somewhere.
Somewhere?
Not sure if heaven, but somewhere.
I am... When did this map come out? This is old.
뭐 하나 물어볼게 꿈에서도 너가 둥둥 떠다닐 것 같아
Oh, we have
it's back?
Planet 8 again. Let's go.
Hey, yo.
All right, so we should be good now once things get going. I'm getting 93. All right. Known Hard Rock AIM player Conrad Mitten. Conrad Kitten Mittens.
Conrad the Mittens.
Actually, nobody here would understand the Kitten Mittens thing. It's not about Conrad, but all right. Well, here we go. Oh my God! It's a Natsu map, and there's donut sliders, and then back and forth straight line and half sliders. Like
yeah,
holy
this map's
cow.
crazy. This map is
Dude. Well, it's just I don't know. Every Natsu map does the exact like he always has those donut sliders, man. Okay, RNG kept missing on the aim. Oh, wait, RNG doesn't have Hard Rock on.
RNG's
client doesn't
he
have
does.
Hard Rock on,
He
so
does have Hard Rock.
He does, but his client
yeah.
doesn't. Yeah,
it's fake. Client 8
I was like,
cursed.
why is he missing everything? And that's why.
Yeah.
The fact that is still an issue that the client can have is so funny to me, by the way. That somebody will have Hard Rock on, but it doesn't display in the client, so it looks like they're missing every note. That shit is so funny to me.
I think it's because Hard Rock only affects the notes, which is funny, so it doesn't actually like have any bearing over the rest of the replay. It just like I think it literally just inverses the like position on the grid for the notes. That's it. That's all it does. RNG finds another break, but so does Welter and Desike, Tallulah, and Rap GPO both with no combo.
Handsome Me against Love Tap and Conrad. Is Love Tap a name change, by the way, or is it just somebody I don't know?
I swear it was, because I feel like I had looked this up, and then It's Josie. That's what it is.
Okay,
it's Josie.
She must have done that within like the last couple days then.
Yes, it was recent, because I looked that up, and I was like, who is this on my friends list? It's Josie. Yes. Okay.
I was like, there's no way this player just showed up and ended up on this team, right? Because this is all like super established players. I remember
Josie being on this team makes so much sense.
Yeah. Solid, like, aim and alt player for this roster.
Yeah.
And also the only person holding a big combo. Well, Tallulah is doing okay, but Conrad and RNG both with another break. Handsome Me still on that FC.
I knew I could count on
It was
Josie.
a 2v2 there. Oh, Josie holds while Tallulah breaks. Conrad breaks again. Handsome Me and Raph can bring this one back. It's only 2 million points, and they've got a pretty decent combo lead now.
Yeah, I mean, it's Handsome with some backing score now, though, from Raph, so this is going to go back pretty quick here. We're going to need to see some more combos start to appear from Jacob Faber here, and potentially a break from Rustem Min'etov here, but they are not looking too confident on this Hard Rock, with the exception of Miss Love Tap. Okay, well, I'm sorry.
You were saying?
I am so sorry.
You were saying. Oh,
I am so sorry. It might come out too late.
I don't think it matters. Yeah, Desike and Welter are like matching Conrad and RNG, so it's like gonna be fine for Rustem. Unfortunately,
Conrad.
Their break point here gonna be a 4-1 lead here, and to be honest, like
Is this a break
point? Isn't it? Maybe not.
It's
be another
tragic.
point either way. It's gonna be this is a break point.
Wow.
It's a bit of a shame here because Rustem Min'etov is playing like well. They're not playing amazing. They're playing well. But Jacob Faber feels like they're kind of underperforming what I would expect of this team in this match, and it's just led them to some unfortunate losses on these points that could be a lot closer, if not even wins.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing just crazy levels of
no FCs.
Random missing everywhere.
Yeah, 2 miss on RNG, 3 miss on Josie, 1 miss on Handsome Me. But then you have like 12 misses on Desike, 4 misses on Welter. Just they have enough combo on everybody. And so 4-1. Match points the rest of the way here for Rustem Min'etov. And they're going DT5 to try and close things out. Right here, right now, that is Kiss Kiss by Nina. And this is a very, very, very old map. This is a map. This map ID is 5 digits long. It's a 38,000 map ID. This is from 2009. Map by somebody named Osu CN Yaya, who is now just Yaya. Wait, they're an Osu alumni. What did they do when they were a staff member?
Probably like
GMT, maybe?
quality assurance team, maybe, or like something like that. just like old.
Could have been an NAT, like the OG NAT.
Yeah, the QA.
Oh, it was QAT back then. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what you meant. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, I bet I can pull it up. Actually, I bet there is like
You,
a.
yeah, you might have access to that, right? Or you could.
No,
Just,
I
it
could
might
just look at
be
the. I bet there's a thing. Yeah, hold on. Alumni.
It's just
Yeah.
Like they're on the alumni page, but I don't know how you like know what they're on the page for.
Yeah, they were BAT. Yeah.
Oh,
So.
BAT, Jesus,
Yeah.
that's right. Oh my gosh. How long ago was that change made? It's probably been
A long time ago.
I was like 2016 or something.
Yeah. Fun fact though, it was like the change was made from like BAT to like NAT and GMT shift. But anyone with a NAT or GMT role still has a bat icon in the bottom right hand corner of their in-game. Yeah. So
15
there's your
that
lore.
was changed.
It's DT time between Rustem Min'etov and Jacob Faber. This is definitely what I would think the best possible outcome of like a DT pick could have been for Jacob Faber, just because of the style of it. But Rustem Min'etov is just so strong at DT.
And they're also just, I think, playing better in general in this match, right? So like something that is kind of an older, kind of challenging, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of awkward.
Surprised Conrad isn't playing this. Alt DT? There goes Desike, though. Big start for Jacob Faber. That's a big miss from Rustem Min'etov here. That's already 300,000 score against Score V1. This is going to go pretty quickly, especially on a map like this where I think some random misses are likely to come out with some of these wide-angle wiggle patterns here. You know, any combo you can put up is going to make a hell of a lot of difference. Oh, everyone hits that back and forth overlap there. Gamer misses the second one, though. Reading players, be damned.
Quad FC still up for Jacob Faber. Like you said, this was one of the best, you know, possible outcomes of a DT pick for them, and they're making lemonade out of the proverbial lemons. They can hold on through the back half of the pick. Try to get another break point up.
Reading favored DT pick with alt style too. Yeah, just these like airman overlaps here, like the triple in the middle, or what other maps are that better? Deppy misses nothing. He overaims.
He was unhappy about that one.
Yeah, I think that was just a hidden moment, like a very like slow pause and then getting right back into a wide angle triple pattern. I think it's very possible to find a miss. The hidden players are falling apart. Maybe Chain misses that as well. I think they've got plenty of room. Oh, I lied. No, I think they have time. Bad Ball's got
Yeah,
this.
I think there's too little time left. Even if Handsome and Ratchet double FC, I think Bad Ball's enough to like hold on to the lead. It's 3 million.
Yeah, Bad Ball has this.
This ending is not very note dense. Oh, wait. Oh
my gosh.
I'm gonna cry.
Did he just keep missing at the ending?
I'm gonna cry. Well, Rustem
was
Min'etov had a
happening?
double FC. Rustem Min'etov had a double FC on Raph and Handsome, and 99 act 1 miss on Gamer. Oh, ouch.
That was the fastest choke I have ever seen.
That is really sad.
Jacob Faber went from 4 FCs to 1 in a matter of 15 seconds. Wow. Not a single confident pick for Jacob Faber besides Chicago. I'm very, very surprised that Jacob Faber's best pick was an aim nomad pick, actually. I definitely thought that they were going to be very good at some of those weird gimmicky you know, offset skill set ones in there. You know, it's not super early for most of this team either. I mean, it's either, almost 11 or 10 for most of them, with the exception of West Coast, and Conrad was playing fine.
Yeah, Conrad was doing well.
So I'm not entirely sure, but an unfortunate series of events for Jacob Faber. They are now going to need to beat both the C and D seeds in their group in order to advance, which is fine. I think that's the usual turn of events for, I think, A and B seeds. I think it's just a matter of who gets the top seed.
Let's look at group standings here for Group B. I mean, it's the only match that I've been playing in the group so far, but
yeah. I mean, they've got a good shot against the C and D seeds in their group. I mean, the C seed is pretty good, though.
it's a tough group. A lot of these groups are on paper very tough. That C seed, Jacob
That
Faber
worries
versus
me.
LeGrand Ballner. I think that one will decide the second team to go through, unless there's a pretty surprising upset. I think Rustem Min'etov probably 3-0s the group.
Yeah,
but that B
no way.
versus C seed matchup is going to be huge. I don't actually know when that one's getting played, but that's going to be a big one.
That match is getting played at Sunday 16 next week.
Sunday 16. Oh, next week.
Next week, yeah. So, I mean, that one's... I don't know. Jacob Faber needs to pull it together, though. I mean, that LeGrand Ballner roster is an absolutely, like, winning team in this group if Jacob plays how they did today. So, they definitely need to make some shift. Their match against LeGrand Ballner is slightly later in the day. It's at 16 UTC next week, so they do have a couple of extra hours. If they do think that that morning warm-up makes a big difference, then maybe they'll be a little bit better off for that.
Yeah, that'll be a couple of big ones, and they also a weird one. Like they rescheduled that other match to 8 to 16 UTC as well, despite it being literally 18 players from the United States.
Early.
Jacob Faber versus 8Men and Shane. Like that was going to be like a 2 UTC match or something, right? Because it's literally all American players, and they rescheduled it to 16, which again, you're forcing the West Coast people to play at 8 a.m. So I'm kind of curious how that one goes. If they're complaining today about having players who are up too early and tired at, obviously it's 2 hours later, but still.
It must be just like lesser of two evils. I'm sure someone there has tournament matches either the night before or maybe later in that afternoon, and they just don't want to overlap with a group stage, which I kind of get. Why would you prioritize a group stage over a bracket stage? But it'll be interesting. We'll see.
Yeah. So also, let's see. Currently, we did have Old Navy take down 8,000 divided by 11 by the unsurprising score of 5-0. Old Navy, the top overall seed. No surprise to see them performing well. We do have ongoing. This match is taking forever. Nihao Shower versus whatever that Russian team name is. Currently at 3-2 in favor of Nihao Shower. Not going to go over to that because that one would probably overlap our next match, but you can follow that one on the spreadsheet at least.
Yeah.
We're going to have another brief little break. We got about 15 minutes here. And then we're going to come back at 16 UTC, the only 16 UTC match. It's going to be Grease Monkey versus a team name that I don't want to say, but I'm going to anyway, and then never say it again.
Do you need me to say it?
Dragon. Wait, Osu Femboy Dragon, is that like Smolder inspired, the new league champion? That's a dragon that's kind of a weird humanoid thing.
Is that what their team picture is? Is that the... No. Oh, okay, then I don't know.
But anyway, that one's going to be in about 20 minutes, 16 UTC, and then we'll have Old Navy versus Not Kikoriki at 17 UTC. That'll be the last match for today. So see you guys on the other side. We're going to have an intermission. It'll be about 15 minutes. We'll be back with the next match as we continue on through Group Stage Day 1 here in Hippo Cup 7.